Oh, look what we have here. It's the home opener, and KCP all dressed up. MPJ playing the role of Devo. And then you've got Bond. James Bond.
Mr. Wall Street.
It is the Nuggets home opener. The Nuggets against OKC here at Ball Arena. Outdoors Ball Arena as we prepare for game 1 at this place. 41 of them to play this season during the regular season. Last night, not much time to rest, was there? The Nuggets pull one out in Golden State, and they're back home less than 22 hours later to take on Oklahoma City. Welcome to Nuggets Courtside, everybody, with Bill Hanslick, Chris Dempsey. One thing that the Nuggets need to work on this year, I think you guys will both agree, last season, their road record, believe it or not, was better than their home record. That's got to change.
Yeah, it got to change. It starts tonight. But you're in a season again where there's so many challenges, Dems. Back-to-back games. You play a team. Oklahoma City's only played one game, 3 days rest. The Nuggets are going to battle through with, I think it's 16 road games in the first 25. But when you all add it up, at the end of the year, everybody plays the same amount. Home is important, Vic, and you got to get it done.
Yeah, it really is. And look, the return of Jamal Murray and MPJ, that's going to help the bottom line of winning home games. But so will taking care of mistakes, not having as many of those. Not getting yourself in holes at home the way they did last year, and you have to dig yourself out of those to be able to come back and win games. Just take care of the detail items, and then your talent will see you through.
All right, let's catch up with Katie Winge, who is outside Ball Arena greeting the fans as they come in. Katie, first of all, it feels like we just spoke to you a couple hours ago. How was your night?
That's because you did, Vic. I hit my head on my pillow at home at 4 a.m. last night, as I'm sure many of the members of this Denver Nuggets team did. The way that they are starting this season is just ridiculous. 3 games in 4 nights. In San Francisco last night, they get that big win over the Warriors. A big point of emphasis for Coach Malone tonight is that mental toughness that it takes to come off of a big win like that and get into their home opener here tonight. So he's hoping for some help from the fans. They've been excited, filing in very...
And Katie and that rest of the team got back at 3 a.m. So, look, it's back-to-back from West Coast to Denver time. They're very difficult, but Jamal Murray should have fresh legs. And quite honestly, I think he's going to be looking to play better than he did in Utah. A pace. You see a lot of transition opportunities in this video here, and that's kind of how they took advantage of things. Good passing and transition opportunities, defense on their heels, trying to get organized. Golden State wasn't able to do it, and then the Nuggets were able to knock in 15 three-point shots. But not only that, if they didn't have the three, they didn't just settle for it. They got themselves to the rim, they cut, they moved. It was Denver Nuggets basketball as we know and love it.
How much more inviting is the home opener when just a few hours ago you beat the defending champs on their court? That makes it all worthwhile.
You should ride that.
When we come back here on Nuggets Courtside, that Nuggets bench, they proved to be a difference maker last night. Here come the Nugs. Nuggets Courtside brought to you by Honda, proud partner of your Denver Nuggets. Adventure ready, fun ready, Colorado ready. Visit your local Colorado Honda dealers today. By PointsBet. Download the PointsBet app, use code DRIBBLE, receive a second chance on your first 5 bets up to $100 each. By Brakes Plus, 48 Colorado locations to serve you. We've got the Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder about 25 minutes from liftoff here at Ball Arena. Fellas, one thing we noticed last night, first Nugget player off the bench was the rookie Christian Braun. How much did that surprise you?
Yeah, that surprised me a little bit, but with Jamal being out, somebody else was going to get minutes. Coach Malone went to him because he...
Here's a glimpse, a quick teaser of what's in store for all our content on Nuggets. You guys know what those are?
Yo-yos.
Hey! He be in a time of like, we gotta try to, guys, we have to get back.
How well do you guys know each other?
Jim.
See if you can take those apart. Got the right. No, you can't be forceful, man. You guys are the core of this.
To get to it right now, we got to get to our points bet wager of the night. Here's what we have in store. The Nuggets come in as favorites in this game. They should be. It's OKC, but you never know. -9 is the number. The over-under is 225. Some of the props. Nikola Jokic, 20.5 assists plus rebounds. Took care of that last night, didn't he?
Yeah.
That wasn't a problem last night. Michael Porter, the over on points and rebounds, 23.5.
Yeah, I'll take the over on that. I'll take the over on that. He's rebounded the ball really well to start the season.
I should have taken the over on golf balls stolen by Bill Henslick today.
What?
Yeah, we played today, and I captured this. Look at this is the driving range, Dips. Those are
got that
nice.
bill?
That's you're not supposed to take the golf balls at the driving range.
They're better than the balls I have.
I know they are. That's what's sad. You're watching Nuggets Courtside.
Congratulations, Nikola Jokic, on being a two-time MVP in the NBA, and I look forward to this year being your third and taking us to a championship.
To the best player who ever wore a Denver Nugget uniform, Nikola Jokic. Congratulations, Nikola, on the second MVP of your career. I know there's many more to come.
That's pretty cool. Some of the Nuggets greats saluting what they call the greatest Nugget to ever play here. It's amazing. Having said that, he's not even 30 years old yet.
No, just more to come. It's so exciting for us.
That was cool. I mean, you know, he doesn't get emotional at times. He's always so laissez-faire about basketball, but when he saw Nuggets coaches, Nuggets trainers, friends show up at his doorstep, he got emotional.
He did. He got a little choked up, and it just shows how he should be. And you know what's ironic? The media is just playing it off like, this guy, this guy, this guy.
What do you mean the media? We are the media. And yet, Wilt Chamberlain played almost double the amount of games to get to his 78. Joker's almost there, and he's only played, what, half of his career?
He could pass a lot of those guys.
Yeah, you know, what really I marvel at with Nikola Jokic, he's just going to go down as one of the, I know we always compare his passing to other centers. He's just one of the best passing players in NBA history, period, regardless of your position. And you saw that list up there. It's Magic Johnson, LeBron James, like these guys, Jason Kidd, these guys who made a living passing the ball. Bruce Brown yesterday said,
Presented by Colorado Honda dealers as well. You see what OKC brings to town, a very young team, but man, they are athletic. The Nuggets, meanwhile, that's the same starting five they started the season with right there. Jamal Murray's back in it.
They do, and the Nuggets, again, energy. Oklahoma City has played one game. They've had 3 days off. They will have energy tonight. Nuggets got to match that.
yeah, they will, and this is a team that plays fairly similar to the Utah Jazz. Spreads you out, play four out, one in, or 5 out total. Drives a lot, plays in transition. So the Nuggets defensively are going to have to make sure they wall things off and not allow guys straight to the rim.
These are the kind of games that are tricky, not only because it's a team that you know can play a certain style. The Nuggets play.
I think they're to a point where they expect to win some games like that, you know. But yes, to a degree, because it's a, you know, Golden State's a champion. So you walk in there, beat them, gives you confidence for tonight.
You know what I got out of it? You saw the potential of the new guys. They were awesome last night.
Well, we'll welcome back Jamal Murray tonight. Nuggets and Thunder coming right up.
Last night, the Mile High Crew gave an inspired performance in San Francisco, knocking off the defending NBA champs in their house. Tonight, in our house, another mighty challenge. With no rest, a matchup with the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's the Nuggets home opener. Next on Altitude. It is opening week presented by Under Armour. Tonight we are at Ball Arena. And we've got a sellout crowd, standing room only. They want to see the home opener for the Denver Nuggets. They're taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Chris Marlowe, Scott Hastings. Katie Winchie's doing sidelines tonight. She'll be along shortly. Well, you know the definition of a feel-good win? Let me tell you, it was last night. On the road, hostile territory, knocking off the champs. What impressed you the most?
Well, bouncing back from the game they played in Utah, where they just didn't have that energy. They had it last night. And that's going to be tougher tonight because it is a back-to-back. It's a big mental game. But I'll tell you what, this crowd, when the team ran out here, this crowd is ready for a game.
Scott Hastings says if the Nuggets score 120 or more in a game, they usually win. And they did that last night, 128.
Yeah, absolutely. 128 became awful easy right there. But look at that, 54%. The field goals, they only made 5 three-pointers in that Utah game, 15 last night. And you got to make free throws.
With no rest, we will find out tonight. When we come back, Toyota tip-off. It's the season opener. That was the home opener tonight, and the festivities are coming your way right after this. Denver Nuggets basketball on Altitude Sports, brought to you by Western Union, connecting the world through money movement and payments. And by Honda, proud partner of the Denver Nuggets. Adventure ready, fun ready, Colorado ready. Visit your local Colorado Honda dealers today.
Altitude Sports Radio 92.5, Denver Sports Talk. Weekdays 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Tell us a little bit about thoughts on this Broncos team.
You can't hit. There's no two-a-days in training camp anymore. There's no hardening of the body and the mind, and the process gets truncated. It gets frustrating. So when we see teams, especially that are newly constructed in some capacity, struggle out of the gate, why are we surprised?
Denver Sports Talk. Weekdays 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Altitude Sports Radio 92.5.
We got you the Toyota tip-off, brought to you by the adventurous Toyota 4Runner. We are tipping off the home schedule here at Ball Arena. Nuggets against the OKC Thunder, high atop section 136. Vic Lombardi, Bill Hanslick, and Chris Dempsey. This place is live tonight.
It is live. The Nuggets need to establish home court this year. Unlike last year, it's got to start tonight.
Yeah, and it's got to start with defense. I think they made strides there in that area yesterday. Make more strides here in that area today.
Think it's still working? Let's go Nuggets, come on man, let's go!
You heard him. Let's go Nuggets.
Well, that was quite a set of introductions, particularly Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, and Nikola Jokic. If you can't get hype for this one, you don't have a beating heart.
I tell you what, that takes the fatigue of a back-to-back game out the window. This place is juiced.
All right, time to welcome in the third member of our broadcast team. She's Katie Winchie. Hello, Katie.
Hello, I'm going to flash back to last night, just 24 hours ago, when the Denver Nuggets beat the Golden State Warriors. 50 of the Nuggets points came from 4 new faces on this team. Bruce Brown, KCP, DeAndre Jordan, and Christian Brown. All not only produced from an offensive perspective, but defensively. They made their presence known as well. I talked with Aaron Gordon earlier this week about why this team is an environment that's so easy to join, and he said it's because the style of basketball is what a lot of players dream of. Selfless basketball, guys. Plus, Chris and Scott, Nikola Jokic, he makes everyone he plays with better, so that helps a little bit too.
Yeah, and he makes the coaching staff better also. there's a good shot of head coach Michael Malone. He got a great ovation. He's entering his 8th season with the win last night. Needs just 46 more this season to reach 400 in his coaching career. And there is Mark Daignault. He's in his 3rd season. It's been rough going so far, 46 and 109. He began his career, Scott, as a student manager at UConn under Jim Calhoun. Wow. And he has made good.
Well, and I tell you what, he's got a mission. They tore this thing down, got a bunch of draft picks to say, we're going to start out with young guys, see who wants to be here, see who wants to play hard. And they got, on this court tonight, 2 or 3 guys that are really good young players.
Let's go.
Well, Nikola Jokic, the jump against Robinson Earl. OKC controls the tap, and we are underway. Our 5th.
Fives are wild here at Ball Arena, 55 apiece at halftime. Nuggets and Thunder going back and forth. You've got Nuggets halftime presented by First Bank, Nick Lombardi, Bill Hanslick, Chris Dempsey, and right behind us, it's tag team here, boys. They brought tag team in here for halftime.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with tag team at all?
No.
Not familiar. Not even the commercial?
Really?
Oh, the commercial is great. They're making chocolate sundaes.
Oh, sprinkles. This game isn't as pretty as the one we saw last night. Are we witnessing some heavy legs?
Yeah, I think a little mental fatigue. Your opponent isn't the Golden State Warriors. So the Nuggets have done some really good things defensively, a little sloppy with the ball offensively, and the game's tied. But I feel good.
Tag team back again. Here we go. Halftime numbers from Ball Arena, 55 apiece. It's Kiki Vandeweghe night. Both teams struggling shooting the ball. I don't think that Nuggets shooting percentage is right where it says it is. I think they're less than that. They are not shooting the ball well tonight, and there's something to be said about having a...
We welcome you back inside Ball Arena. Time now to find out what the coaches talked about during halftime. Let's go over to Katie Winge, standing by with Nuggets assistant John Beckett. Katie.
All right, thank you very much. Coach, OKC known for being a team that penetrates and shoots threes. How would you evaluate your defense from that aspect?
Not terrible. If you look at the stats, they're shooting 38%. Area
defensive assistant.
Joker goes right up to Christian Brown and gives him a hug and a pat on the top of the head. That's called high praise for the MVP.
The Jimmy Chitwood look-alike. Christian Brown, nice night for him. Jokic finishes with 19, 16 rebounds, 13 assists. All right, we're just about set for the nugget of the night. Right now, let's go over to Kyle Speller, the PA man here at Ball.
Now let's send it on over to Katie Winge, who's standing by with number 15, MVP.
All right, thank you very much, Nicola. Coach Malone talked before this game saying it's going to take mental toughness to get this second night of a back-to-back. How did you guys get this one done?
Exactly. Like, it was hard. We landed at 3:30 in the morning. Didn't sleep probably.
Miracle shot to come back to stop. Put it in. Oh, yes! There you go.
Mic check, mask skill, flow, will over master skill. That's the will over back to phone. I just kill. Party people, push party tag team is through. Who that is, thought you knew. Woo! 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 Everybody, woo! Woo! Hey! Woo! Yeah!
Tag team, they got it done tonight. The Nuggets found just enough in the tank to outlast the OKC Thunder 122-117. You got the locker room report. Vic Lombardi, Bill Hanslick, Chris Dempsey. Fellas, we got a lot to get to tonight, but first of all, I got to give some credit to this crowd because I don't think the Nuggets win without the energy that they fed off tonight.
Yeah, Malone talked a lot about how they got to reestablish their home court. The fans weren't to it. packed house, and the player, I mean, this third game in 4 nights with travel in between. Oklahoma City, not a great team, but guess what? 3 days off, they were rested up, they were ready to go, and the Nuggets still handled them.
Yeah, and the crowd picked them up from the get-go, from the introductions. When Jamal Murray was introduced to this crowd for the first time in a regular season game in over a year, I mean, this place erupted. And you, as a player, can feed right off of that. And for the Nuggets, they needed to feed off of that because Oklahoma City's a hard-driving team. They put pressure on your legs all night long. The Nuggets were able to use some of that energy from the crowd to see this one through.
How he reacts. Let's take a look at our points bet wagers for the night. How did the Nuggets end up? They were favored in this game by 9. That did not hit. Did the over-under hit?
It hit.
Yep. Right on the button, didn't it?
Joker assist and rebound, that hit.
How about Michael Porter?
Points and rebounds, that hit.
Everybody wins tonight. You're watching the Locker Room Report when we come back. Michael Malone on Jamal's return to Mile High. The Nuggets Locker Room Report is brought to you by your Front Range Toyota stores and the adventurous 2022 Toyota 4Runner. By Pacific Office Automation. Find your total office solution in Denver at pacificoffice.com. They make technology work. And by Ball Corporation. Future is in your hands. Recycle it. Some tense moments tonight, but in the end, Coach Malone can smile.
I don't get emotional, Mike.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, cool hand Luke.
Yeah.
There was, you know what, the most probably frustrating thing was we played really good in spurts. Offensively, we were great tonight. You know, you look at the 33 assists, 122 points. We made 23s. So a lot of good things offensively, but all they were doing was just attacking us one-on-one. It was just like, okay, whose turn is it?
The second chance on your first 5 bets for up to $100 each. And by Breaks Plus, 48 Colorado locations to serve you. All right, Nuggets 2-1 and back on the road at Portland Monday night. Never easy at Portland. They won. Did you watch that game last night? Mm-hmm. They won last night.
Damian Lillard scored a lot of points.
The Nuggets finally get a little break in their schedule because Portland has to play at L.A. tomorrow.
Speaking of L.A., the Lake Show comes to town Wednesday night, and then it's Utah, a rematch against the Jazz on Friday. I'm not surprised, guys, that the Nuggets are 2-1 to start the season. The only surprise is the one they lost to.
Yeah, you totally wouldn't have predicted that.
They beat Golden State.
Yeah.
They beat OKC. You got to admit, this was the toughest. The back-to-back was the toughest.
It is tough.
Off to Portland?
I am.
You going to the Nike store?
Yeah.
Size 11.
Oh, no, I wear size 13.
Oh, okay.
14.
Oh, 14?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure there are more size 13s in my bag.
The Avs lead the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2 with about 3.5 to play in Las Vegas. The Nuggets win tonight. Their home opener. They take care of the pesky Thunder. Wasn't easy. Jamal's first game at home in a long, long time. And the Nuggets pull away down the stretch. 122-117. Nikola Jokic, triple-double, number 78 for his career. Thanks for watching. Monday night. Portland. See you then.